Do you understand why Israel says we cannot coexist with that type of ideology? Yeah, I used the example a moment ago. So they come and they rape and kill one of your daughters, and then they say, oh yes, and we're coming back for the other one. Are you going to allow that to happen, or are you going to go in pursuit of that individual? Are you going to wait until they do it again, or are you going to stop them from doing it again when they say, oh yeah, we're going to do it, and we'll do it again, and we'll do it again? Back to what this Hamas leader said, quote, will we have to pay a price? Yes, and we are ready to pay it. We are called a nation of martyrs, and we are proud to sacrifice martyrs. There we have it. So funny they're willing to do that, but the head of Hamas is not in Gaza. They're in other countries for their sake. Oh, they want everybody else to die for the cause, but they don't want to die for the cause. Now back to the interview, the news anchor asked this question. Does that mean the annihilation of Israel? Quickly, without hesitation, he says, yes, of course. Now I want you to listen to this next statement. He says, quote, the existence of Israel is illogical. The existence of Israel is what causes all the pain, blood, and tears. It is Israel, not us. Wait a minute, who attacked on that day? Who attacked on the 7th? He then says this, we are the victims of the occupation period. Therefore, nobody should blame us for the things we do.
Approaching a railroad crossing.
October the 7th, October the 10th, October 1000. Again, back to his statement, we'll do it again and again and again. And then listen to this final line. He said, quote, everything we do is justified. Close quote. It's back to what we played with the Prime Minister when we talk about barbarianism and civilization. When you will sit there on national television, if you'll make a statement to the world that the atrocities that happened on October the 7th, the killing, the butchering, the raping, burning people alive, that you say that that is justified, that you will do it again and again and again, that you are glad to give up your life to be a martyr, to see that happen, that your whole goal is to see the annihilation of Israel, and you sit out there and you question why Israel does not want a ceasefire. They don't want to be in war. They're losing soldiers. They've been attacked. They've lost the innocent, and now they're losing their soldiers. Why? Because they're not going to allow that threat. Because it's not an idle threat. Because when they've done it once, now they say we're going to do it again and again. You don't let that sit there. That's why Israel cannot settle for a ceasefire. They're not merely just going to lay down their weapons for a ceasefire and then say and allow Hamas to rearm themselves. Because why? Because they're just going to do it again. Where do you think those tunnels were built? They've been being built over decades, where Hamas has taken the money that they've given for infrastructure to try to help the Palestinian people there in Gaza. No, Hamas has taken that money, starved out their own people, used it for munition, used it for tunnels, used it for the war, because they are not going to give up. That's why Israel cannot stop. Take a break. Be back for some final comments on this first hour of Jim Franklin Live. Franklin Live, giving you the right side of the left side. One of the first things that people experience about your business is your parking lot. If it's uneven, full of large potholes, loose gravel, it says something to your customer before you ever get a chance to. Let me highly recommend Seal Right Paving. They've become a common name to over 500 different companies, from Sacramento to Bakersfield, Fresno to the Pacific. Their claim to fame is the number of return customers that they have. Seal Right Paving prides themselves on their personal commitment to any customer's project, no matter the size of the job. From asphalt, concrete, grading expertise, from designing parking lots to baseball backstops. They've laid concrete on the coast, paved parking lots in Sacramento, and graded for buildings in Bakersfield. Now is the perfect start that project. Give Seal Right Paving a call, 559-222-7325, or visit their website at sealrightpaving.com. That number again, 222-7325. You'll be glad you did, and so will your customer. If you're a businessman out there that's looking for property to rent, I want to introduce you to somebody. Robert Ellis Leasing and Investment. Robert specializes in matching commercial properties to your needs. I know that personally because he's helped me in the purchase of property and with the leasing of property. He specializes in the local Fresno commercial real estate market. He offers leasing, sells investment, building renovations, and tenant improvements. Here's the thing. He works hard for his clients. So whatever your need may be, just remember, he specializes in helping you meet that need. Robert Ellis has professional relationships that he's established over the years. My goodness, he's been doing this for over 30 years right here in this area. Let those relationships go to work for you. Here's how you get in touch with him. Give him a call, 559-228-8900. That's 559-228-8900. Contact him today, Robert Ellis Leasing and Investment. That's it for hour number one of the program. But as I always say and encourage you, never fear. Hour number two is right around the corner. Yeah, here's where I want to go in hour number two. We are seeing an uprising now on our college campuses here in the United States. And also not just our college campuses, but we're seeing it all the way to Congress of this anti-Semitism that I thought we would never see. I thought we learned our lesson from history, but I forgot. They're not teaching history any longer. And thus we are seeing a rise of the same demonic spirit that was in Nazi Germany that caused the slaughter of the Holocaust. So I want to talk about that and some of the reasons. I'm going to play for you a comment made by a Muslim who was raised to hate Jews. When you hear that, you're going to understand. Okay, now I understand. Not all Muslims, of course not. But there are those that is their ideology. Go to my ear, former Prime Minister.
Approaching a railroad crossing.
If the Arabs put down their weapons today, there would be no more violence. If the Jews put down their weapons today, there would be no more Israel. She was right then, and she's right today. That's it for hour number one. Hour number two, right around the corner. Don't go away.
This is the lunch rush at your local deli. Orders are flying online, on the phone, and in person. Order for Nick. So is it possible that fast internet can help your business outrun the rush? It is with Comcast Business. Up-leveling your speed with gig-speed Wi-Fi, powering all your devices. Fast downloads and uploads, powered by the next generation 10G network. With Comcast Business, next level speed isn't just possible, it's happening. Comcast Business, powers possibilities.
Get started with fast speed and security for $59.99 a month for 12 months with a 2-year agreement. Plus, ask how to get an $800 prepaid card with qualifying internet bundle. Call or go online to learn more. Ends 11/12/2023. Restrictions apply. New 50 megabits per second internet. Security edge customers only. Equipment tax and fees extra.
Israeli positions in the north, targeting Israeli military posts. These Burkan rockets are short range. They go about 3 miles, but they can carry an extremely heavy payload, about 1,000 pounds of explosives.
Fox's Steve Harrigan in northern Israel. Pro-Palestinian protesters taking to the streets of Washington, D.C. this weekend. Fox's Griff Jenkins sampling their reaction to the Israeli operation in Gaza.
Do you condemn Hamas, or do you support their efforts? Do you condemn 75 years of occupation? That's the answer. Hamas did nothing else other than do. Should Israel exist? There's one here from Ohio. Why are you here today? Everybody hear our voices about how hopefully the country stops hating, Israel. Pretty much bombing everything. This is not a war. War is a military against military, but this is against humanity, period.
Israeli ambassador to the U.S. says Israel is taking steps to avoid civilian casualties.
This is a very complicated military operation in a dense populated area, trying to move the nation.
America is listening to Fox News.
Republicans need to flip at least 2 Democratic seats in the Senate to assume the majority in that chamber. Gernal Scott, Fox News.
The war between Russia and Ukraine is now approaching 2 full years. On NBC's Meet the Press, Ukrainian President Zelensky says his nation is tired but determined to
It was never supposed to be this way. After a lifetime of hard work, our senior citizens should not be left alone in long-term care. This is why the Ombudsman program at Valley Caregivers is so important. Make a difference. Sign up for the next Ombudsman training class. It could be the most rewarding thing you've ever done. Volunteer today. Call 224-9177. Program funded by Funded Allegiance and grants the Bristol Durham Area Agency on Aging.
Did you know that feeling sluggish or weighed down could be a sign that your digestive system isn't working at its best? Taking Metamucil every day can help. Metamucil fiber powders help promote your daily digestive health using a plant-based fiber called psyllium. The gelling action of this special fiber traps and removes weight, so you can feel lighter and more energetic. Metamucil, promoting digestive health for better you. Learn more at Metamucil.com. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Hey, you're up next.
My throat hurts so bad. There's no way I can sing tonight.
Here, try these.
6 Vapocool drops.
Yeah, 6 Vapocool drops have maximum strength menthol with a rush of fixed vapors.
Ooh, I can already feel it.
I told you. So, you ready?
I'm ready. Vaporize your throat pains fast with 6 Vapocool drops.
Are you the parent of a new 7-year-old? Listen closely for an exciting free radio offer. By now, you've probably heard of ABC Now, the Parents' Choice Award-winning online learning program that's actually changing the lives of early learners everywhere.
ABC doesn't like a
fallen warrior behind, ever. Off the battlefield, Wounded Warrior Project operates with the same goal. Wounded Warrior Project was created to help our men and women returning home, the scars of war, whether those scars are physical or mental. Wounded Warrior Project. We never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Learn more about what we do at woundedwarriorproject.org.
Bonjour! Ciao! Hola! This November at Table Mountain Casino Resort, there's a total of $350,000 to be given away during Turkey Tom's Great Escape. Help your feathered friend during Double Your Free Play Down Under Tuesdays, Pyramid Payday Wednesdays, Bonjour Paris Thursdays, and Final Destination Fridays all month. It's lucky days and epic nights at Table Mountain Casino Resort.
Portions of the following program are pre-recorded.
I brought something real special for you.
Giving you the right side of the left coast, Jim Franklin.
I will be proud to lead you on, guys.